Hi,
Hi,
I'm CHIHARU.
I'm Manisa.
God
jul!
本日はですね、デンマークでクリスマスの時期に飲まれているビールをたくさん揃えてみましたので飲んでいきたいと思います。マーカス先生には、何のビールやねんとかいう説明をしてもらおうと思います。So, what are we gonna drink first?
We are gonna start off with hvidøl or nisseøl, almost famously called. These are low alcohol, dark, sweet beer, 1.72%, something like that. And usually the kids will get some of this beer as well. Especially when you eat rice porridge, you drink some hvidøl, white beer as well. They are tutto similar, so we're gonna save one of them for when we eat rice porridge ourselves. But we're gonna try this one, nisseøl, today. So first, sweet
Not too much ね。
and low alcohol.
We have to drink many だから。
I have to drink many. Here you go.
Black color?
It's black
Red?
color and it's called white beer. Ne? Met you confusing. And met the cute bottle.
見た目は黒ビールみたいなちょっとダークブラウンっぽい色をしております。
Cheers, mate.
Go you.
Go you. Oh, it's so sweet.
Very sweet. What's
so
this?
so sweet.
ね
Yeah.
何これ
This is this type of beer. I think I'm not sure if it's they also put licorice in it. But I think originally, at least, I think you used a different yeast, which was low efficiency, so it didn't produce a lot of alcohol. So you could make the beer good to drink, or your water good to drink, safe by fermenting it, but without a lot of alcohol, so people didn't go around being drunk all the time.
But I think just a stronger
But-
licorice flavor.
There is, and that's maybe is gonna be in a lot of them actually.
Don't put licorice on everybody, ね
There is a lot of orange in many of Christmas beers, but I do think there is some. Oh no, not licorice for this one.
何でもかんでもリコリス入れやがってデンマークは
Cinnamon and fennel orange, but yeah, a little bit licorice is always good.
If you asked me, I would say not tasty.
You don't like?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I think mainly this one you eat with rice porridge, and also it's good because the kids can drink it as well.
But anyway, if it has licorice, I don't like it.
I think we need something to maybe not necessarily drink all of it.
But you
A bucket?
pour licorice is your
But it's too sweet.
business, ね
Too sweet. It's good for rice porridge. Rest of the time,
You
drink some of the other ones.
You pour だからね You have obligatory to drink. Next.
Also licorice beer. No, I don't know if there's licorice in the Tuborg Julebrød. There is licorice in it. This is maybe most famous julebrød Christmas beer in Denmark. This is by Tuborg, Carlsberg, and it used to came out, I think, the first Thursday in November, but then high school teachers got angry that all the kids got drunk on Thursday night and didn't show up for school for Friday, so now they changed it to Friday. We went out and saw a little bit julebrød opening day.
Coming down.
Coming now, pretty sure.
Jeg tror bare, det er meget individuelt, og det er individuelt, så tror jeg bare, det aner det
Havde du købt smør? So a lot of fun, a lot of marketing as part of it. Tutto kind of normal beer, but with some Christmas spices and a little bit of licorice in there.
So
to
they
make
don't
it
sell same taste, same flavor in
Rest of the
other
year.
rest of the year.
No, they
Only
only for
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah.
They made this taste.
はい。
リクリスでしょ
Only a little bit.
No little bit じゃない。
Only a little bit.
色はさっきよりもだいぶ薄めのザ・ビールっていう色をしております。I don't feel licorice.
Yeah.
Just
a
the
little
beer.
bit. Just a little bit. And it's kind of mild beer. A little bit caramelized sugar, but I think many people actually don't like this beer too much. But they drink it because tradition.
Not strong like a water.
Mm.
Water and little fizzy.
A water, a little
And
fizzy.
no really taste.
And no really taste. Like Christmas.
If I put score 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. And what did first one get?
-5.
-5 out of 5. First one is tradition. So 3 out of 5. This one is just a little bit boring.
Just boring.
2 out of 5.
Where is delicious beer?
They're coming, I hope.
Next.
We are fast. Take it easy. We also made some potato. Do you want some potato?
I see.
Not yet.
No yet. Did you put timer?
When it starts smelling burnt, they're done.
And next the beer is
Too many beer too fast. Next one is one of Carlsberg's Christmas beers. Carlsberg, of course, biggest brewery in Denmark. They made, from the founder, Carl Jacobsen, they made this line of special beer called Jacobsen's, and one of them they made early on was the Golden Naked Christmas Ale.
means
It's just a Christmas ale. And it's golden and naked.
means
I don't know. But it is nutty brown, full, have a good sweetness, and a smell of oranges and warm spices. It was for a long time at least what many connoisseurs, specialists said was for a long time this is one of the good Christmas beers you can get at Christmas time.
so every beer don't sell rest of year.
All of them is just Christmas beers. So only for Christmas time they come
Only
out.
we can buy these beers in Christmas time.
Except maybe Vidal. Maybe the sweet ones I think actually you can buy in some stores. Because some people use it for cooking and stuff like that as well. So this is good. Since of course you can drink an entire glass this time.
But I need a taste. はい。ああ、めちゃくちゃフィジーじゃない？
Mid fizzy.
もう。Smell is much more like beer. ちょっと濃いめの茶色ですけどもね、さっきよりかは。でも匂いはめちゃくちゃビールっぽい、普通の。
Cheers.
This is beer ね。
Much different. But to me, this actually, no licorice, but this tastes more like licorice to me. Because it has some of those fennel and notes, maybe some anises in there as well as.
I don't know what flavor, but I feel something strong flavor.
Yeah. They also just have the malt has been caramelized, so you have this very caramel burning sugar kind of thing to it. But
For me, a little bit like a senbei. Senbei flavor.
I agree completely.
We have to taste everything first.
Taste everything first. Okay. It's gonna be a long night. And a long tomorrow morning.
You know, still 8:15.
8:15. Plenty of time to get Christmas drunk. Check.
Done? Hi.ポテトが届きました。熱い？
めっちゃ熱い。
あ、怖い。Good. Still you are drinking?
Of course. I enjoy my beer.
汚い。How can you spill?
It's magic. I will spill a lot more later on.
Next.
What is your grade, my dear?
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. I'm going on with that as well. 4 out of 5. It's a good Christmas beer.
So far. First.
Hi. Then I have 2 new ones. I don't know too much about anarchist beer. I think maybe brewery started to produce while we were in Australia. Theodore Schütz Brewing Company, and they made an IPA, Indian Pale Ale, and a red ale called Red Noses, and Santa's Fruit, a hazy fruity IPA. So they sound a little bit more fresh, not as much dark beer anymore as the others has been. So maybe a little bit more light and fruity.
Light and fruity.
But I still think just a high percentage.
What?
Oh, 5 of alcohol. 5.5 and 5.9. Not too bad. Red ale. Red nose red ale.
Smell is not really fruity, ne?
Yeah, this one is not the fruity one.
Okay.
It's the next one. This is the fruity.
And this is
This is a red ale.
mint.
It's red.
Red color.
And it's an ale.
Ale.
Ale is, I think, based upon how you brew it and what kind of yeast you use. If I remember correctly, it's like a...
Or ale or something.
And draft is draft. Hi. Compared to what we just had, Medja Light now, ne?
Medja Light. Lighter
is
than
like-
Jacobsen, but stronger than...
Then the first one, sure. And it's a little bit bitter, more bitterness, but more
bitter. I
more like a beer, less like a Christmas beer. The Christmas spices is not really there. I feel like maybe they could do this beer all year round, and just for Christmas they put some red noses on the label and call it Christmas.
Just change the label.
Yeah.
うまいね。But I like it.
It's good. How
10
good?
12 out of 5.
Okay. It only gets 3 for me. I'm hoping we get some 5s here as well.
Do you think still good one is left?
These 2 are the 2 most expensive ones. They cost more than a bottle of wine.
How much did you pay?
More than I should have, no? Maybe our most expensive video now. But we try our local neighborhood Bros and Torøl. They made good beer, and brewery around the corner. Bar is right around the corner. So I thought we support and get some interesting Christmas beers for them. But first, let's try the hazy fruity IPA, also from Anarchist.
Anarchist is brand name.
Yeah.
Brewery name.
Yes. Hazy.
めっちゃオレンジだね。はい。
So this is an IPA.
ちょっとまだはキャメラがお願いします。
めっちゃ hazy.
イエロー。
Yes.
What's hazy meaning?
You cannot look through it. They didn't filter it.
Cloud?
Cloudy, yeah.
Hazy?
Hazy and cloudy. They're similar. And it's an IPA. So generally a lot of bitterness, a lot of hops. I think the story is that the British Empire made ales, and then to make them last while they took their ships all the way to India, they put more hops in there to preserve the beer and higher alcohol. And
This
then
is a high alcohol.
a little bit higher alcohol and a lot more hops in there. So very strong flavor in bitterness and alcohol. And then when you arrived in India, you put some water into it and you got normal ale beer. But then some people tasted it and said, this is delicious. Strong beer. And through the last now 10-15 years, Medjugorje could get popular to drink Indian pale ales
I
everywhere.
don't feel like a fruit, more like a ginger kind for me. Because
I made the fruity.
I drank some fruity beer and much more fruit.
Yeah, you can get some
Like
sours.
a mango
Yeah,
beer.
you can get some where they actually add fruit in there, and you can get some sours. Especially in Australia, you got some strawberry sours that is very. But this actually also have mandarin added into it. And medja, you can taste. Somebody added some juice in there.
But I don't feel mandarin.
Medjugorje, I feel mandarin. Almost just mandarin juice.
But easy to drink with anime.
It is very easy to drink.
Like a women like.
Even though still high bitterness and alcohol, because of the juiciness, the juice and the sourness, the fruitiness, just
Not
would
like
be good
a,
in Australia as well, no? On a hot
not
day.
like a ojisan taste.
You can finish
Oh,
first.
yeah.
You can finish first.
I'd like, but difficult だね。ちょっとゲップが。
You're on YouTube, Chiha. You know?
Good barb だとね。
Good verb. No, I cannot do on YouTube. Haskapi. Haskapi.
What's ハスカピー
Burping on YouTube. Oh my
何やハス
god.
カピーでしょうが。
What are people gonna say?
Good barb.
Fair enough.
Good barb, CHIHARU. 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. Though it's not my favorite. It's a little bit too fruity for me. And a little bit strange in Christmas time. 2 out of 5.
Next.
Then we go to our local brewery. Brugs Ølbar and To Øl Brewery. And first, of course, we have to try their Nisse Juice.
Hei. Jeg har spørsmål.
Hi.
Juice?
Juice?
Is the juice means no alcohol?
It's medical alcohol.
Don't write juice on the label.
Normal 4.6.
4.6 alcohol
I think it's just to
and
sound.
juice.
It's just to sound funny. It's Nisse and it's juice.
I think
Just
in
have fun.
Japan illegal, ne?
Probably.
if it's alcohol and you write juice.
Now we go into microbreweries. So usually a lot more flavor, a lot more bitterness and hops.
To a more unique
Strong.
flavor.
Yes.
Same じゃん hazy cloud,
Hazy cloud.
but more lighter.
It's a bit lighter,
Almost
but
clear.
if you smell it, you can already smell that there's a lot more
Great.
going on. No, it's beer.
I
with-
got pineapple and
Let's see. What did they actually add in there? I don't know.
more fruity じゃない
More fruity?
compared to green.
But where the other one, it was fruity because they added mandarin juice in there. This one doesn't taste of mandarin juice. This one, it's just having some very aromatic hops and flavors. It's still more beer, but many flavors and easy to drink. Huh?
Easy to drink, but weird.
Weird. It's Christmas. It's Nisse juice. Nisse juice is a little bit weird.
Not really favorite, Anna.
Again, I feel like it's more of just a normal beer. Nothing Christmas. Only one that does clear Christmas very good is still the Big Jacobsen for me.
What's the difference?
Because it has these dark notes, caramelized notes. It's taste of orange and Christmas orange and Christmas spices and things that you associate with Christmas. It's good and it's suitable for Christmas. Everything else, just good or less good beers with Christmas labels on. But I like this one.
2
At
out of
least-
5.
2 out of 5. It gets 3 out of 5 for me. I like the beer. It's just a relaxed good beer.
Next.
Let's stay.
You dead?
Kom igen, sorry.
I don't know who said I get a barb on YouTube. You dead?
So this is Santa Goes F It All Pastry Edition.
You can show.
I can show. F it all. I'm going to Bahamas and I'm enjoying my tropical fruity pastry sour beer. Medjugorje, I feel, it's not gonna taste Christmas at all. He didn't want to deliver any more presents, so he went to Bahamas and enjoyed himself with a nice tropical beer. It's a sour and a fruity sour. Maybe more like the anarchist fruity hazy IPA.
Smell is already
sour. It's gonna be mid to sour, I think. Let's see. Sour.
It's like almost a lemon juice.
But they call it a pastry sour, no? I get some sweet, almost vanilla-like taste to begin with. Very quickly it almost tastes a little bit like cake right when I drink.
For me, just a lemon juice.
Yeah, but made you good job. Sour afterwards.
Citrusy.
But it has some vanilla-like in the beginning. And only 4%.
I think
It's
this
interesting.
is the most juice.
Yes. Yes. Again, if I had in Australia, I think a little bit more suitable. But I think for the Christmas lunches coming up soon, where people drink too much of these kind of beers, then every time now and then it's good to get a beer like this, where everything is a little bit more fresh.
I can drink a beer and I like a beer taste, but just I don't like the fizzy. All the fizzy. It's not my favorite. The one reason is non-stop bourbon.
Like Shrek.
Fiona.
Better out than in. Cheers.
Cheers, Shrek.
Cheers, Fiona.
Princess Fiona, excuse me.
Nisse CHIHARU. Princess Nisse CHIHARU. What? I actually kind of like it. It's many sours I'm not a big fan of, but this is actually, I feel like I could drink very easily and still some good flavors in it. So I'll give it, it's not Christmassy. It doesn't want to be Christmas. It's kind of the point, but 3 stars. It's good, but probably I wouldn't order it. Next is back to Indian Pale Ale. It's gonna be more like the first one, and these more hoppy. So this is a winter wheat. So another fruity beer, they say. A little bit high alcohol, and I assume you can already smell more hoppiness, more bitterness.
Everything's similar.
Yeah, it is beer, all of it, no?
Woody beer is almost similar. I don't understand what the difference is.
Nah, this is more like the Nisse juice, but even more bitter and a little bit more alcohol. It's not so sweet as some IPAs is, but it has a lot of the hoppy flavor to it. Some people like, some people don't like. Jonathan hates. He think it tastes like soap, but very popular otherwise.
I feel bitter.
You are hidden behind the beer now. Come on, or the beer. Hello, we're doing YouTube, CHIHARU.
I feel bitter, but I feel less taste.
Bitter but less taste. Yeah. They say fruity, but it doesn't have like the very fruity things we had in the previous beers. But this is more like a normal IPA. And I like that it's not too sweet. Some of them gets a little bit too sweet.
No
It's
sweet,
very,
no.
yeah.
It's not my favorite one.
What? No, I actually quite like it. It's just a nice, easy drinking IPA. I would usually like to drink. Still, not really Christmas. So, cannot get top, but it gets 4 stars for me. I think it's a good beer. Next is Santa's Secret. Also from Toøl and Bro's neighborhood brewery, saying Santa is a badass. He's riding reindeers, climbing chimneys, and still being the kids' #1 hero. What is the secret to success? Buckets of mochachinos, double shot. So I expect probably some coffee kind of. Double coffee brown ale with cinnamon and cardamom. This sounds interesting. This cinnamon and cardamom will have Christmas flavors and a coffee brown ale. Can you smell coffee? Not really? A little bit?
No.
No. Let's try. Now we're getting darker again.
It's very different flavor smell.
Oh, major coffee notes now. Yeah. I think it's mainly just caramelized, but major.
Matcha coffee.
Matcha coffee.
And water.
But I'm wondering, I think maybe they don't actually put coffee in there, no?
Coffee jelly.
Coffee jelly, yes, a little bit. It's sweet. Yeah, it's just... I think it's just made as a normal beer, but by hitting the right notes of sugary and burnt taste, you get like a coffee stout.
I think it's the most unique flavor.
Yes.
I like more the beer.
Yeah, me too. But interesting.
Most interesting one.
If doing a beer tasting, this is the kind of beers, these three, I imagine you wanna try out. And also now I can sort of feel in my head that we're drinking beer. Ooh, Merry Merry Christmas.
We wish a Merry Christmas. We wish a Merry Christmas. We wish a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
God jul. Two. I think the most interesting one. And just for that,
I agree.
I will give it 4. I think if you have a beer tasting and somebody brings this, everybody will notice, oh, there's different beer.
And most
think that's good.
expensive?
No, these two are. This one, Michikucha, I look forward to.
Obab.
Oh, Bob. Better.
Hey, you
Arigato.
you score 4 in it. 이모가 없네, 이모가.
Next. I think we have to end with this. Because that's an imperial stout. So, usually for Christmas, we have Christmas beers you drink. We have... Why should I have me? I'm getting drunk. What do you expect? We have drinking a lot of beer now.
Một little bit.
A lot. We have Christmas beers. We have schnapps that you will, strong alcohol you will drink to all the Christmas lunches and Christmas parties. And then we have glögg, which is this hot red wine with spices, cinnamon spices, Christmas spices, and sort of like a granola in there, raisins and almonds. They've put the beer in barrels from red wine and rum and port wine to get some of all these wine and rum and notes that glögg will have and get it into the beer. This is also an imperial Belgian ale, so it's gonna be a lot stronger and a lot more powerful. I think many people will usually drink from a little glass, except for drinking. Oh, see, it's alive. Oh, it stops. Perfect. Oh, it's interesting. Already, it smells like wine. It smells like glögg, ne? Already.
It's
very different. Very funky. It's very funky. It smells a lot like glögg already.
Wine or whiskey and brandy flavor.
A lot of this rum whiskey barrel flavors. Then you also just get from being on a wooden barrel, it gets a lot of these notes that you will usually get in a whiskey. You get in this beer. Very interesting beer. And very strong beer.
What is like your favorite?
Yes, I do think that's very cool.
But what is beer? Where is beer in it?
And that's the interesting thing, that it is beer. But just by the way that they're treating it, they're getting it to a very high alcohol percentage. They're putting it on wooden barrels that other whiskey...
But at the end, if I cannot feel beer taste here, I think it's not beer.
But that's a part of... Like, if you take the German idea, where beer have to have only, is it hops and malts and yeast and that's it, water. You cannot add a lot of things into beer. Here they didn't add a lot of things, but by treating the beer differently, they take something that is beer and completely change how it tastes like. And that's what a microbrewery is supposed to do. They experiment with the beer and create something very interesting and different to taste. When you're paying 150 for a beer, then you also want something that change. That is an experience to drink. And this is definitely very different than what you would otherwise get.
I agree, it's most unique right now and it's not beer. It's just difficult. Who wanna buy this?
I wanna buy it.
If
I actually
it's
really
not
like it.
Nothing beer tasted in it.
You don't like now? Because it's so sweet and powerful, and it's like going down here in your throat. Blah, 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 blah. It's very powerful.
It's not beer.
It is beer.
It's not beer.
It is beer. But special beer. I give 5. I think this is... I cannot drink an entire bottle of it, most likely. I will try tonight, because we opened it. But it's very special flavor and very fun to drink.
I understand. You put 5.
Do you understand now why I said we cannot drink all of this beer? You cannot even drink the tastings.
Because it's not the problem alcohol, just problem is fizzy. 汚な。
Come on.
汚な。
Come on, I saw you, Jude.
誰
It's not on purpose. I have to. She makes me.
So that's why if beer don't have fizzy at all, I think it's no problem to drink all of beer today. For me, only problem is fizzy. 汚ねえな。Last one
Last one.
is
It is julemalt. Julemalt. And Jule is Christmas, malt is malt. This is an imperial milk stout. And imperial stouts in general will be very powerful in flavor, very dark, sweet, high alcohol. To similar to the last one we just drank, will be something where you think this is a very unique beer, but maybe you don't drink a lot of it. Because it is it's almost like oil when you drink it.
stout. No beer doesn't look like.
Imperial stouts, and I think this is no fizzy at all. But you can see, very dark, very, very powerful. It's smoky in its flavor, or in its smell.
But taste is actually not really bad.
A little smokiness still.
But less fizzy.
Stouts, less fizzy. Maybe you will like Guinness, no fizziness. More you like than this one.
Difficult, So far, this or Jacobo-san
Yeah,
is, I think, my
this
favorite.
I think it's very interesting, but this is similarly, you just drink a small glass and you share between. Don't drink an entire one yourself. if you
Why?
like. For me, it's too sweet. And
Sweet?
Yeah, it's very sweet and it's very overwhelming flavor.
Sweet.
You don't get sweet?
For me, bitter.
Sweet. Definitely sweet.
Bitter.
Sweet.
It
Strong
is
alcohol.
bitter. Just bitter.
Just bitter. But what do you grade it?
Because for me, that beer is Jacobo-san.
High.
That beer taste. I think many people like. But brewery, the small brewery one is more unique tasted. All. For me, Jacobo-san is the number one.
Hi. I think I will do this.
Number one?
and this. So, I also like Jacobsen. I still think it's a good beer, and plenty of Christmas flavors. It's just delicious. This one was the best Indian Pale Ale. It was not too sweet. I really liked, but this by far for me the most interesting beer. Very unique, and for me the Jule malt is a little bit too sweet. I very quickly feel too much. While this one I could continue drinking for a bit longer, and I think very cool flavor. So this is my top 3. Whee! Hi.
So you can drink. And
Now we will drink all of it, and we will come back to you when we have drunken it all. Vi ses.
勝手に閉めんじゃねえよ。タイムラプスね。あとは、全部開けてしまったのでもったいないので、飲めるだけ飲みたいとは思いますけれども、とりあえずタイムラプスにしますね。
That's Christmas. That's Christmas.
はい、あれからですね、ソファーに移動して頑張って飲んでたんですけれども、こんな感じで、でも残念ながら、2人とも知らん間に寝落ちしてまして、現在ですね、もうすでに朝の7時4分になってました。おはようございます。寝落ちしたらもう普通に朝でした。そしてビールは全然まだ残ってます。全部飲めてませんが、私炭酸嫌いなんで炭酸抜けても飲めるんで、ちょびちょび飲みたいと思いますけれども、本日の動画は以上でございます。マーカスはまだちょっと寝てますかね。おはようございます。
おはようございます。
それではまた明日お会いしましょう。間違えた。本日もご視聴ありがとうございました。Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
デニしたろ。
Tack for os med.
また明日お会いしましょう。
Vi ses i morgen.
God jul.